Now, former President Donald Trump just wrapped up a tour and a speech near the site of the derailment.
Let's continue our team coverage tonight from Washington, D.C. CBS reporter Nicole D'Antonio standing live tonight with the details. Nicole.
Well, there's a lot of information coming out about what started this train derailment. We hope to learn more in the next 24 hours. Andrew, Yolanda, the NTSB confirming to CBS News it will release its preliminary report tomorrow, but they say that complete report, that won't be done for another year. Former President Donald Trump visited East Palestine, Ohio, where residents are still struggling from that freight train derailment that spewed toxic chemicals in their community.
We're here today in East Palestine to show our love and support for our fellow Americans in this hour of need, and that's what it is. It was an hour of need, but they've done some incredible work in a very short period of time.
The former president, who has announced he's running for the White House again in 2024, has been critical of the Biden administration's response to the disaster. Ahead of Mr. Trump's visit, President Biden tweeted, quote, "For years, elected officials, including the last admin, have limited our ability to implement and strengthen rail safety measures.
We know that this community will bounce back."
On Tuesday, the Environmental Protection Agency ordered Norfolk Southern to pay for the cleanup of the train wreck and chemical release. If it fails to comply, the EPA warned it will do the cleanup itself and seek triple damages from the company.
What's going to happen in the water? Everyone's concerned about the environment. This is a man-made type of disaster.
Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg travels to East Palestine tomorrow to meet with community members. Meanwhile, he's urging lawmakers here on Capitol Hill to take bipartisan action.
One of the reasons that I'm asking Congress for help is that right now there is a cap on the toughest fines that we can impose, about $250,000 per violation.
The Transportation Secretary's visit will come as the National Transportation Safety Board plans to release preliminary findings from its ongoing investigation.
Nicole, the glaring question tonight, what's next for cleanup for that community?
That is the big question, especially for so many of the community members who are worried about the quality of the water, about possible soil contamination. So yesterday, we know the Environmental Protection Agency, they really pressed this company, Norfolk Southern, to pay for the cleanup. They say if they don't, there will be serious consequences. They say that the EPA will be forced to clean up and charge them at triple the cost. Now, I also want to read this statement from Norfolk Southern where they said they're going to learn from this terrible accident and work with regulators and elected officials to improve railroad safety. So all of this coming up again as that cleanup continues. It certainly will be a long process ahead.
All right. Thank you very much, Nicole D'Antonio reporting from D.C.